sports coverage of the National Football League is on
Huh?
air. Today we hit week 10, and we've got
Man, I had Dallas whoop, man. They scored like 2 garbage touchdowns.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here.
Yeah, they scored garbage touchdowns, dog. I was up 40-something to 20-something. The game was over. And then they scored. I think I threw a pick or something. And then they scored again. And they scored that on like the last series of the game or something like that. Dallas wasn't no competition there. That's how you ain't no competition when it comes to playoff time. What you talking about, nigga? Nigga, you 3 and 4. You talking about Super Bowl record?
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon.
Oh yeah, you like 7 and 1.
The 35 at the 36. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game.
You win this one, I think you'll be 8 and 1.
Very, very happy.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Mixon, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now Winston. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been.
Oh, I lost my safety for the year too, though.
Credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out. The next man steps up and plays well.
Yeah, for the year.
The organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them.
He wasn't supposed to hang on that.
This team knows how to work through things.
A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball.
I don't know, man. I looked at it, looked it up today to see if anything was out, man. Wasn't nothing out yet. You know, the creator person quit. So I don't know. Maybe they wasn't trying to do what he was trying to do. I don't know. And if he quit, I don't know if the game was gonna be finished or what. They might not be able to do too many updates if they ain't got nobody to do the job.
Inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. That's his longest.
Yeah, but that person they hired got to come in from scratch now. You know?
They'll be looking for more of that.
He don't know what the other guy was trying to do.
That tells me that that's part of the game plan.
Or maybe they got the game completed and they were just trying to tune it up. I don't know. We'll know in a little while. The game's supposed to be out in August. They usually have people come in to play the game and they'll start posting videos usually around June or July.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
They usually have screenshots out by now or something.
Winston.
Man, look how they wouldn't let me get up, man. Look how you ain't watching mine. Look how they did, my boy. And wouldn't even let him get up.
And I think think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide.
They cheated me then.
Just managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do now. The key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a big-time miss on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Y'all straight tripping.
And tough starting field position here. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Time running out here on the play clock. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about.
2nd down following the run.
Run that thing, quarterback. Expose that defense for what it is.
Here's Price to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. See some head shaking on that defensive sideline because so much focus on taking away what he did last week as NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Big gain there for him to start.
I love your observation because you would think they'd be prepared for him after what he did the previous week. But sometimes that skill
That's what I'm talking about.
Defense, and he used it to his great
you know you struggle with them Ravens, man. They got your number.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
They killed you in the Super Bowl with McCaffrey that year.
Physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And he comes back with one complete. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
I don't believe that this opening
Trying to tackle him up there on the shoulder pad. Better get that nigga a knee.
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage.
We ain't packed everything up yet.
He lost 2 there.
You know, I'm washing clothes, and when I get the clothes washed, I pack them up as I go. But if I had to pack everything up in a day, I mean I could, but I'm just taking my time.
The ability to stuff him for a loss, and he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out.
I'm just doing a little bit at a little bit while this is my last week working, so I get everything packed up by the middle of next week. Trying not to, I can't pack up everything because I got to get, the girls still got to go to school. So I got to leave their clothes so we can get to them. So.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know.
Well, he overthrew him then.
They were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And
come on, man.
Incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Looking to throw. Price.
That's what you do after you get old. It's time to move on from Brady Jr., dog.
Man, that time they ended up putting a little too much much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely.
It's time to move on. You got to find you another stud.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it.
Cam Newton's still out there.
They are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
That nigga done got slow too, ain't he?
Field goal, but partner, that was a 14-play
Brady
drive to
Jr.
get the 3.
Normally, when you hold the ball that long, run that many plays, you end up in the end zone. There's a breakdown on the defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't. But really good.
He better get it fixed before he meet me in the playoffs. That's all I got to say.
If they keep having drives like that.
Put him on the bench then and not play him.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So,
try it.
hey, if your guys can do that for 4
Play your punter against me the whole game, and you can have Foster and 2 other players you want off my roster.
Reuben Foster in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. And there it is, sack number
If you play,
201.
yeah, play and win.
Smith's all-time record.
For a lot of us, we wondered if
You can have Foster, Middleton, and 2 more players if you want them. If they play the whole game, your punter back there. If I, You say, all right.
On 3rd down, Winston.
All right, if I hurt your punter now, you lost the bet.
A big hit. Knocked down sideways near the 42. They call it a gain of 19.
All right, now if I hurt your punter now, you got to put your field goal kick in.
Tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body
If
people
I hurt-
away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Looking left side.
What?
He's got
Stop.
it in. It's Joseph. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
What? Stop. That nigga, that's crazy.
Picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
You won't beat me with Brady, nigga.
Of a quarterback in control. Red blitz. Got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance
That's
to
what the deal is, dog.
confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
You need to focus on Baltimore right now, dog.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. Mixon. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
What Mario doing on that Fortnite?
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask.
Oh, who that was? Dede? You say that was on the TV?
Practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize
Oh.
here. Jameis again. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Reuben Foster in there to get him. And that's sack number 18 for him on the year. This guy is in a zone. Remember, he had a sack hat trick last week. That got him NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Another one right here.
I love how you phrase that, in the zone, because I'm a firm believer that like a running back, like a quarterback, when guys get hot and get locked in, something happens for guys getting sacks. Their moves are working, and they're getting home and putting guys on the ground.
Who killing you this game?
3rd and long for Winston.
Oh. Grant, that's the guy you stole off my practice squad, ain't it?
29. Reuben Foster in there for the sack, and he's closing in on that all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive
Who
Player
swapped?
of the Week. He got a lot
You
of
and
praise,
Baltimore?
understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league.
I'm talking about Baltimore.
Always better than nothing.
Get your touchdown back, y'all gave up.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
Early in November. But
they tripping,
wild
man.
card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing
Come on, T.O.
out of the playoffs.
As slow as molasses now. About to take you out and bench you.
Some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Guess that's what you're good for, blocking. Good block out there.
And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because
nah, man. It all depends on what he do this year. I don't think he all that people hype him up to be, man.
He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his.
They'd have had Romo, man. They'd have made some noise that year. They went 13-3. Romo would have took the boys to the next level, man. Because Romo was carrying the Cowboys. Then they got a running game. You see when DeMarco Murray started running the ball? Man, Romo had one of his best years, man. Because he didn't have to carry him. He had some help. So then they get Zeke, and then they put Dak in there because Romo got hurt. And they let him sit on the bench. And he ended up retiring, man. They'd have brought Romo back. Man. Cowboy probably would have won the Super Bowl. Dang it, Price. Yeah, I'm about to put your butt on the bench. How we losing to the darn Panthers?
Receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot.
And Jameis Winston of all quarterback. His old self.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
Huh?
On the slant, that's complete. And he'll be taken down.
Jameis Winston 7 of 8 on me, man. 7 of 8.
Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Man, what situation? Their quarterback situation? They ain't got no situation. They got Carson Wentz starting, and they got a good backup quarterback. That's what they got. He gonna ride the pine all year. Unless somebody starting quarterback get hurt early and they trade him.
The offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the first down." They love being physical.
They'll set up the screen here to mix it. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
They're gonna he gonna be at that point. They're gonna probably try to trade him and get some high draft picks for him. Especially if somebody quarterback get hurt.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
You know, like a Kansas City quarterback get hurt, or Matt Ryan get hurt, or Case Keenum ain't working out, then they may try to get him over there in Denver. You know, Jacksonville might even make a move for him if Blake Bortles don't get his season started off fast. At least that's what I would do. If I was in Jacksonville's situation, I'd have made a play for Borders. Yeah. That would have been crazy, man. But they don't think like us, man. You know? That's why we need us a football team, dog.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Yeah.
Nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know.
And San Francisco ain't even got no, no decent receivers. They should have went out and got Dez Bryant. What?
First down. Escaping the pressure right.
Hey.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
I don't know what they doing.
A pickup of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Back to throw. Price. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And
Come on.
Incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
They ain't got nobody that's gonna pay that.
That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Price now from the gun on third down. And they're going to take a time.
Come on, Price, what is you doing?
Down coming up, they go ahead and burn and say we'll see what happens. And a tough ask.
Who, the Cowboys? Nah, the Cowboys worth 4.3 billion. They got, and then the Patriots is right behind them at like 4.2 billion.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So it's halftime.
Carolina is valued at like 1.7 or something like that. If that, I have to check and see what it was. But they're not worth over $2 billion, and that's what they're trying to get. That's the problem. That's why they, you know, ain't got nothing on the table yet.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Huh?
This offense last time turned it over when 4-on-4 didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defense.
Oh, man, I'm a running back that got hurt, man.
That last series, and because they did so, to still stay aggressive on offense, maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
What'd she say?
Offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time.
All right.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
All right, mama.
There, and it gives him a new set of downs.
This will be the last game he played in.
Nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football.
Love you too, mama.
Situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Price. And he slings one that's incomplete. A pretty good coverage there.
Man, if you can see how Price playing, man.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit
ridiculous.
Less scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, with the tension
Ain't
continues.
nobody else out there. Who I'm gonna get for him? Brady Jr.
Price dancing to his left, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Man, I ain't got but 3 points on the board.
They'll try and throw for it here. Buying time to his left.
Say what?
Got the first down and more inside the 40. A nice
Yeah,
job there.
8 minutes in the third, left in the third.
Down, a 16-yard gain.
10-3.
Progressions not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And Woods out the game, man.
Down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Hip corner.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Price looking to throw on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure.
Good throw, Price. Good kick, Sanchez.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in a touchdown here. Great play offensively.
Come on, Ravens, don't give up that pass like that, man. Dang.
Falcons score to cap it off.
Ridiculous.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one good for 12 yards. And that'll bring up a third down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them, and now instead of being in third and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in third and manageable. They've got a chance at a first down. I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it.
Let that nigga fumble that, man.
One was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Get him, get him, get him. Yeah. Good job. Fourth down.
Now coming out on the field. The last possession, these guys
Come on, D.
tied the game with a touchdown. Now
come on, D.
Move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum.
Watch the fake, D.
Put it on display.
Play the fake, D. Play the fake, D. Dang it.
They just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play.
I knew it was the fake, man.
They want to try that again. Good play action. Hit him over the top.
Looking to throw. Price. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Price on the bench.
The Falcons on third down.
Because he got hurt.
5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
Oh, I thought he was hurt.
To throw is Price. Operating from the gun. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
How come I run one play and it's 4th down now?
They get only 4 that
They gave me a whole, I lost the whole,
They're going to try and throw. Being chased out left.
I lost the whole 2 downs. I got sacked on 1st down and it said 4th. That's all right.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier.
Sacked on 1st, threw that pass, and it was 4th down. That's all right. I got the 1st on 4th. Don't matter. Don't matter. He's trying to cheat me. It don't matter. This Carolina Panthers be playing.
Big time pickup on that play.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Come on.
Excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the
Niggas
pocket.
choked, man.
And picked up the 1st down.
Sorry, Ravens. Choked on me.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a
Up 7, and then 2 minutes later, they down 7.
The running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game. But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
Now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And able to work his way down to the 16. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was. And
you say something about the calves.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Man, Warriors gonna kill them boys, man.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter.
Who said that?
Here's Price to throw on second down.
That owner ain't even finished his first full year yet. Talking about Tillman Fertitta.
It's their quarterback.
Yeah, Tillman Fertitta. He better he done caused them the series. They gonna get swept now. You don't. Huh?
It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Man, he should have shut up and let them play. You don't want to, man. Bulletin board material what he gave him, and you the owner too.
The return there gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that
and
go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You don't know, probably Trevor Ariza. You don't know who gonna guard. You don't know who KD gonna guard because they ain't got nobody to guard KD. They ain't got nobody that match up with KD. Trevor Ariza, please.
First down, Winston. Fights loose. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A big play there. His second touchdown on the
That's what I said. I don't know why Anthony Davis wasn't guarding KD.
Tying up this game.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary. Maybe some tired legs in
Put
the
KD on AD on KD, man, and let them battle it out.
They got a chance to take the lead.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very tidy two-play drive that time. This is fielded at the goal line.
That's the one person that could have guarded KD. That's what I said before the series started. I was like, man, without Steph Curry, because they didn't have Steph Curry that first game. I said you put KD and Anthony Davis, and then let the other guys play it out.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And got his man complete.
Yeah. That was it. They were supposed to steal that one and still win at home, and then try to get game 6 to force a game 7 and try to steal it. But yeah, they screwed up.
Just have to get on the run, get on the move. He's able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw. Forced out to his left.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan, man, he needs a Kyrie Irving or LeBron James to take the pressure off of him. He just needs to play. He ain't a number 1 player. He's a good role player. They should trade Carmelo for what's his name? DeRozan. If I was OKC, I would. Carmelo. He's done, man.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A good pick up there, a 20. Tell you what,
try to get who?
Put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Dancing to his left. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
That might keep LeBron in Cleveland with DeMar DeRozan.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
But I don't think they can trade that pick, though.
Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it
Oh,
up and
okay.
making sure it was a catch.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Play clock winding down. Back to throw. Price eluding the pressure. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will...
Dang, Price.
Well, so much for the 4-minute
This nigga fumbled, man. On the 9-yard line, man.
Position to win the game and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on.
For Kawhi?
The first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
So we got free at 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, that was a bad spot they gave him then. I'd take it, though, because it's 4th and inches. That nigga was 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. I mean, the 1st down. He got hit, broke the tackle. And when he broke the tackle, you know how they be bulldozing? He was going the wrong way. Broke the tackle, and I came and hit him, and he fell behind the line. So he lost 2 yards. Huh? It's tied 17-17 with 4 minutes and 27 seconds left. Price fumbled on the 9-yard line a while ago, man. My defense held up, though. This nigga 12 for 23. 1 interception, 2 fumbles.
Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it.
And I ain't got my running back, so I gotta depend on him. He gotta go win the game for me. 3rd down and 8.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw. Price buying time to his left. Opted to run for it. The decision of
1st down.
picking up the first, getting 14.
He got 9 carries for 91 yards, though.
Example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks
Yeah.
how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some muscle.
Hey man, them boys, they got to start off without Mark Ingram, so.
It takes a strong arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were.
And now a fumble.
Dang it, he fumbled again.
Panthers have recovered.
2 minutes to go in the game, and he fumbled.
What you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Man. 2-minute warning, Carolina ball.
We'll come back and see how it all shakes out.
25-yard line.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having.
Yeah, I got all mine. They got all theirs.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Come on, Baltimore. Y'all tied.
Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Now they run with Mixon. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
But once again, a good example of situational football. That was 3rd and very long. So
good job. Let's go. Let's go, Ravens. All right, they punting the ball to me. Minute and 46 to go.
This away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where.
So my ball on the 11-yard line with a minute and 40 to go. I got 2 timeouts. And a quarterback that can't hang on to the ball.
All the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that?
And he gets sacked.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Solomon Thomas in there to drop it.
Solomon Thomas. You let the clock run out. Y'all tripping.
Going to throw the ball in this part of the field. Any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part.
Don't get no safety.
It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create
y'all tripping.
Defense, and this time they take their man down.
Now I'm on the 2-yard line, man. 3rd and 19. They tripping, dog.
Gotta be careful here. Backed up this deep on 3rd down. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down. They letting the clock run.
Pick up the 1st down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here.
1 second left. It's 4th down. I called the timeout.
They're able to stop it with 1 second.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it. It's 4th down. I'm gonna throw a Hail Mary.
4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Back to throw. Price. It's the right side here, complete.
Flag on the play.
First as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense. I get 1 more play.
Too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying
Yeah.
to cover is going to like
it ain't no time on the clock, though.
Like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Price on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And it's incomplete.
Overtime.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over.
Oh, man.
Some more football.
That's exactly
Panthers won the toss.
The other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Dang it.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision.
Dang, Ravens.
Also, they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position, maybe.
Dang, Ravens.
Roll over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
Sean McDermott.
No gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Huh?
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle.
My broadcast about to be over, nigga.
That's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle.
Nah, they got the ball
in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the first throw in overtime for Winston.
Come on, get that for me, man. If I'd have had White, if I'd have had my starting safety in there, he'd have picked that.
And it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the
one time, Foster, one time.
The running backs when they try and slip out. And making
one time, Foster, one time. There you go.
Falcons get there for the sack.
There you go.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely
Let's
extraordinary.
go.
Let's just face it. This offensive line,
let's get this dub.
Cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 36.
Good block. Good block. Let's go.
It goes as a 32-yard.
That's what I'm talking about, Falcons.
Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. And to give this time to the tailback.
Face mask, face mask.
Running room down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Looking to throw. Price. And he slides to a
had your 2 cents, my bad.
There off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier...
Dang it! I hate this. And I ain't going to be able to see it, man.
Trying to knock the ball free.
Man, I ain't gonna be able to see this.
Alluded to, especially this part of the field. He's good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We were just treated to an absolute dandy.
No, I ain't miss it, nigga. I thought I did, though.